Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to finish talking about converting customary units of measurement and metric units of measurement. On Monday we worked with length, like how tall is something, and in metric what we were working with was meters. Yesterday we talked about capacity, how much can a container hold, and in the metric system it was liters. And today we're going to be talking about units of weight. Okay, so you can see it's really easy. We only have two of them to convert for customary, and for metric it's the exact same. We're still going to remember King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk, and what we're working with for weight. What we're working with for weight, it's mass. Thank you, my dear. It's mass, and we're working in grams. Okay. So on your green paper, what I want everyone to do right now is identify what side is smaller and what side is bigger. So we go from pounds to ounces. So the left side is bigger. Go ahead and write this in your math journal right now. And then the right side is smaller. Okay. And so when we're converting units of weight today, the same rules still apply. If we go from bigger to smaller, we're going to multiply, and if we go from smaller to bigger, we're going to divide. So I have here with me a delicious box of pancake and waffle mix. That's nice, right? Who wants waffles?
I do.
Who wants pancakes? I really want waffles. Okay. I appreciate my friends who are here with me right now. So, we have, hi. That's weird. Solve it, just solve it. Log out and log back in. Okay. So I have this box of extra fluffy pancake mix. Okay. Can I have Japheth? Japheth, can you tell me how many ounces are in this box? 32 ounces. Okay. You don't need to write this down. We're just watching, and you're gonna solve it with me. Okay. So in my extra fluffy pancake mix, I have 32 ounces, and I want to know how many pounds that's going to equal. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my chart, and I'm going to find ounces and pounds. It's the one on the top. And I know the number that I want to work with is 16. Okay, so I'm going to have 32. It's my original number I'm working with, and then 16. Okay, and then, oh, I apologize, you can't even see that. Okay, so my original number that I'm working with is 32. I will be doing something with the 16. So I want you to ask yourself in your mind, ounces to pounds. Is an ounce smaller to bigger, or am I going bigger to smaller? Help me. What am I going to start out? Smaller or bigger? Smaller. Everyone with me. Smaller to bigger. Josh, what are we doing? Why don't I see your arms? Everybody with me, Hunter. We're starting at smaller to bigger, so we're dividing. Okay, so we're going to divide 32 by 16. Okay, I'm going to box up 32. 16 is hanging out outside. 16 can go into 32. Well, 16 can go into 3 0 times. 16 can go into 32. How many times? Show me on your fingers. 2. Perfect. 2 times 16 is 32. We're going to subtract. It breaks out evenly. So 32 ounces is how many pounds? 2 pounds. Perfect. Okay. So how many pounds of pancake mix do I have? 2 pounds. Good. So I just want to briefly go over the metric system with you. Okay. So I have King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk. This U right here, it stands for the unit of measures that we're working with. Okay. In the metric system, we work with liters, meters, and grams. Have we worked with liters? Yes. Have we worked with meters? Yes. Today we are working with grams. Okay. Dominic and Colton, I need you paying attention to this.
Last call for retakes if you need to.
Last call for retakes. Does anyone need to do a retake? Okay. All right. So I have a delicious raspberry fig bar. They're really good. Oh, I have lots of talking out, but I'm not sure why. Seriously, Hunter, we're not pointing. I can hear you this whole time. Okay. So I have this delicious raspberry fig bar, and it's 2 ounces. Okay, it's 2 ounces, but it also tells me how many grams. Marcus, can you tell the whole class how many grams are in this?
56.6.
Perfect, 56.6. So we're gonna write it down. Are you still there, Haley? Okay, give me a minute. 56.6 grams. I want to know how many milligrams.
Isn't it 56?
Oh, yes. 56. Thanks, Dakota. Okay, that's a really good 6. 56.6 milligrams, or 56.6 grams. I don't know how many milligrams it is. So like we have been doing all week, we're going to start where it tells us to. Where is it telling me to start here, friends?
Units.
At grams, okay. And where am I going to? Milligrams. So I'm going to mark where I'm going, and I'm going to count how many times I move my decimal. 1, 2, 3 times. So I have 56.6, and I'm going to move my decimal 1, 2, 3 times. So how many milligrams is my fig bar? It's 56,600 milligrams. Okay, that's a lot of milligrams. Okay, today that is what we are working on. We're working on weight and mass. Same rules apply. If we go from bigger to smaller, what are we doing? Emiliano knows and Osvaldo knows. I'm sorry. Everybody, Colton, you're included in that. Pencil down. If we go from bigger to smaller, we multiply. And if we go from smaller to bigger, we divide. Thank you. And then King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk. We're working with grams today. Thank you, Addison.